Yes, I just came out with an album. It's called CLOVER, and it's really fun. It's a wide variety of type of songs and sounds and genres and all that. There are two that are kind of my favorites that I like above the. They're just unique. I came out with three singles before the album, and I love those ones. Those ones are great. It was like Ride, Moonlight, Perfect. Perfect. That one probably is still my favorite of the album. I think. Um, it's just a really lighthearted pop indie song. A lot of people like that one. It's just really fun. We did some videos all over the place, just with strangers at the store. We went to Florida, and just that one got really well received. People really like that one, so that still is one of my favorites. It did really well with streams and all that, and so I like that one. But as far as the new tracks on the album, there's two new ones that have only come out in the album that I really like. The first one is Blackberry.
If you call my Blackberry, I don't call, I'll only text back. Always legendary, passing notes in the math class. Movies that are scary, they've been giving me those flashbacks. Happy face
I
emoji,
love
cause
this
I know
one.
that you are like that.
This is really
Like
unique. I'm kind of making fun of rappers a little bit. I just thought it'd be funny, but then like it's actually kind of like fun. Like it's just so different. That's why I kind of like it. And so I do remember like Lane wrote me a verse, and I think I sat on it for like maybe 2 months, and we just never did anything with that song. And then like I came up, and it's fun too when you have something in mind. He was thinking totally different. He had a whole melody idea and a little verse like, and then I was like, what if I like make this into like a little bit of like a whisper rap? And then I did that like weird, like whispery inflection sound. It's just different. And then I like completely went down a different direction with this song. And then I recorded that first verse. I was like, oh, this is dope. I recorded a chorus or something that I had for months. And then I just never went anywhere with that song. I was about to scrap the whole thing. And then I was like, I have a new idea. So I pivoted and I changed it to the, oh, I need sunshine. It just felt like kind of like a little melodic piece to put in there. And then I wrote a second verse. This time I wrote it. And then we just put the song together and just kind of laughed about it because it's just kind of funny. Just really different, but I like that about it. So Blackberry is one of my favorites on the album. The other one is Clovers. This one, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even like it. Like when I was recording it, or like it just wasn't like it was a fine song, but like it wasn't like, oh, this is my favorite song. But then that's been everybody else's favorite song. Every time I show somebody, I'm just like, oh, here's this one, and they love that one, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe there's something special about it. And then the more I like listen to it, it's like actually I do really like this. Is there something different about it? It's really cool song, and writing it too was great. I remember Lane and I tag teamed that one, and actually, what? I think Lane wrote that one. I don't think I wrote that. And it's just a really, really cool lyrics, really, really good lyrics in there, well written. And then it's just a cool, I love the part where like, I'd go like a little falsetto and like back and forth, and just, there's really cool vocal movements. My regret is I probably should have like done a couple more takes. I think I did like one take. And so like, yeah, it's a great part, but like, I probably should have done it better. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there'll be a re-release in the future. That's the other thing too. I realized a lot of people liked that song, and I'm like, man, I should have released that as a single because people like that one so much. But it's a great album closer, and so it's just a really solid song, and I just love it more and more. And so that one is just, stand out on the album. Highly recommend. It is really, really, really good. So Blackberry and Clovers are interesting, but the whole album is just packed. Every song is totally different. Like there's no theme of the album really. I mean there's like there are themes, but not in the music. Each track sounds completely different, and I like that about it. I wanted to do that. I just want to like experiment with just random stuff. I think it's really fun to do that. So I have like Moonlight I threw in there, and it's very much like my older stuff, very oldies inspired. But then like you get a song like Blackberry, it's like what? And then Ride, it's kind of country, and so it's just kind of fun to mess around. But yeah, Clovers is a great album. I highly recommend. Go give it a listen. It just came out.